Hello viewer, good afternoon and welcome to Sacred Rose Tarot. Today we have some inspiring messages from Archangel Michael, and he reminds us to trust in heaven. You are safe. Angels, stand close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. While I was shuffling oracle cards, the first card came out that came out was Miriam, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. The card from the Sacred Forest deck that came out to clarify this card was the Willow Spirit, Flexibility, reminding us that we don't always have to be right in a situation. And I think that really articulates beautifully how this card is speaking about forgiveness and healing, seeing the light in all, remembering that love has no boundaries. Nobody's perfect, so perhaps there is some room for additional forgiveness in our lives somewhere. Perhaps we are reminded to be flexible and not necessarily be headstrong in a situation. Sometimes going straight through a situation isn't always the best. Sometimes we might need to be a little bit flexible and maneuver around it. The next card out was Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So there may be something you've been longing to do, some sort of goal or dream, something that you've been thinking about. Perhaps your angels or ascended masters or spirit guides have been giving you some inclinations of some talent or skill that you should pursue or explore a little bit more. The card of Horus was verified by the Spirit Guardian of Spring activation. And this card, when you add 36, 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is the ending of cycles. Spring reminds us of the ending of winter, where everything has been pretty much dormant and sort of in a resting phase, and spring is that time where baby animals are being born, flowers are blossoming, trees are sprouting new leaves, there's sunshine and new energy all about, and it really is activating something all around us in the planet, in life itself. And this card is telling us that in clarification of this cosmic gateway, that our thoughts are magnetic and powerful, miraculous changes are occurring. Let's take an opportunity to activate it. Let's take those thoughts and let's put some energy behind that. Let's put some intention behind that. Let's start making them positive and start taking action to make those thoughts and become things. The next card out was Mahavatar Babaji for soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. I think that's very beautiful. And this connectedness energy really is expanding on, the forgiveness, being flexible, having that vision, taking action, trusting your guides and the angels that are surrounding you and keeping you protected. Three cards came out to verify this card, as a matter of fact, to clarify it. The first one was uncertainty. And 43, when you add 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 is an angelic number, a holy number. Thicket of thorns. When you think about being in a thicket of thorns, it's if you find yourself in one, the symbology is that it's stuck. It's painful. If you try to go backwards, it's going to hurt. If you try to move forward, it's going to hurt. So sometimes when we find ourselves in a period of uncertainty, the trick is to be still, to find peace in the stillness, and to stop trying to struggle against the thorns in the thicket. And what this card is telling us is that once we are still and we find that peace in our mind and we are no longer feeling very restless, but instead just listen to our inner guidance, then this magic gateway is going to open up and these thorns are going to subside and then the path will reveal itself. The next card out was purification. And so purification really talks about letting go of the things that no longer serve us. You notice this fairy has pine in her right hand. Pine is known as a very cleansing, antiseptic, antibacterial. It's like a holy sort of herb. It's used in a lot of rituals throughout the ages to cleanse and really purify. And so this card is letting us know that maybe it's time to purify your space. Maybe it's time to declutter, get rid of things that no longer serve you, whether that's people, places, or things, or attitudes, or outdated ways of thinking. Maybe you're ready for a new path. And so it's time to let go of some things that perhaps could be holding you back. And it could be also a good time to declutter your space. Remember that when we let go of things that no longer serve us, maybe we have a bunch of clothes in our closet that we haven't worn for over a year, something like that. Maybe they don't fit. Maybe they're just out of date or whatever. If we make room by removing those and maybe donating them to somebody who could use them, not only are we bringing a blessing to somebody's life, but we're also telling the universe that we're open for something new. And so not only am I using this as an analogy in terms of getting rid of like old clothes or something, but keep in mind that outdated ways of thinking, old thought patterns that no longer serve us, those kind of things too, we want to let go of. And I think that really talks a lot about this flexible. Maybe we have to forgive ourselves. Maybe we held on to something that we need to forgive within us. And it's time to be flexible and have a new idea, this new vision, these new thoughts, because our thoughts are magnetic and powerful, and miraculous changes are waiting to be activated in our lives. So maybe there's a time for some stillness so that we can see the connectedness of all things. Maybe there's time for us to get purify our mind, our thoughts, our space, and everything about us in our lives. The next card out was the dragon, card number 11. And this card speaks about power. And if this resonates with you, if this message is resonating with you, there's something about this dragon card. And I wanted to read this. And it says, this is from the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. I love these cards. They're beautifully illustrated. But the dragon says, "You've fallen asleep on the forest floor. The night was cold as you snuggled into some leaves, yet you felt warm and comfortable as you slept. In the early morning, you stretch and open your eyes to find a dragon has lovingly wrapped himself around you in the night. He opens his large eyes and looks at you with kindness and compassion, and you know that all is well. This card suggests it's time to step into your power and take charge of your life. Look to see if there is anyone in your life who's trying to run the show. Speak your truth and take back authority of your own life. You're ready to stand in your strength. If you've lost or given away your authority to someone else or something else, it's time now to reclaim it. If you're holding on to limiting beliefs, or if you're afraid of being shunned, judged, or ostracized, it's time to let go of those limitations. Release any fear of misusing your gifts. True strength doesn't dominate or manipulate. It's a gift from the Creator that dwells within you. You have the spiritual power that's born of sacred love, wisdom, and grace. This ability can heal others and bring light into the darkness. You are a radiant, glorious being. Dragon Spirit at your side is a mighty ally. He empowers you with the healing and restorative abilities. He helps you overcome any obstacle, and he protects you in all areas of your life. The Spirit of the Dragon says within you dwells the remarkable power to manifest your dreams, gain great riches, and activate ancient wisdom. Take back your power and express your strength with grace." Wow. What an amazing, awesome card. That is absolutely beautiful. And I love how this reading started out with Archangel Michael reminding us that angels are protecting us. So there's all over this reading is protection and guidance and love. And I feel like the universe is telling you, look, miracles are at hand. Miracles are waiting to happen. 31, 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 speaks of stability. It speaks of a foundation, having a good foundation. If you think about like a table has 4 legs, a chair has 4 legs. A chair is something you can sit on. You can rely on that to support your weight, to be stable, that you can sit in it. A table can hold your things. It can hold your meal. A house has 4 posts and a ceiling. You know, when you think of the 4 wands in the tarot deck, it speaks about stability. It speaks of having a good solid foundation. And so this is really a beautiful message reminding us that keep love in our hearts, forgiveness, not only to ourselves and others. It could be outdated ways of thinking. Remember that your thoughts are things, and that your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. We have miracles and miraculous energy coming across twice here. Activate that with new energy. Take action. Remember that your soul is expanding. Find answers in the stillness. Don't strive. Don't fight against the pricks and the thorns. Purify yourself, your space, your energy, and remember that you're protected. You have sacred dragon power. This is such a beautiful message. I hope this resonates, and I hope this brought great information and hope, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Love and light. Take care.